Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you, a little midday money. Get a little comfy here. It's a Sunday, the last day of April. Like, subscribing the bell here, wherever you watch it, on YouTube or Facebook. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. We got a YouTube channel, Facebook page for winning free picks, picks, and parlays. And maybe you're on the Sean Higgs page. I started adding there recently. And that's more for, as I said, we have the Bet Win Repeat show live at 1. And if I'm going late, I don't want to run into Lenny there. Anyway, so you can find it on all of your favorite podcast channels as well. Just look at Midday Money for a replay because it's not live on the podcast. We're only live here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Mr. Sean Higgs again. Free picks are free picking. Twitter, head on over there. We have our plays up. Go check them out. Player props and the sides and totals. Again, they're from last night, the sides and totals. We haven't switched them out in case you watched the Look Ahead Line show. We'll do a little recap of the day yesterday, as we always do here, and I'll timestamp it for those who come back after the fact. Where are we going? Baseball. Oh, what are we going to do? It's a sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And right now we're losing in baseball. 54-70 in the video. Down 10-14, 1-3 yesterday. NBA, we had no plays. Hockey, loser, Devils. We are now 33-50 in the video, minus 561. Look to rebound today. That's the name of the game. We got to bounce back. We look to do that. Hockey day, again, 33-50 in the video. Look for the Panthers. Plus $2. Get it done here. NBA, the Miami Heat. It's a, you know what? That's a 4.5. Should be a 4. I apologize for that. It was 4.5 when I got it. I did switch it to 4, and I guess I used an old copy and paste here. It happens. It happens. 54-51 plus $20 for our NBA. I have to switch that. I apologize. And Major League Baseball again, 54-70 minus 10-14 in a video on the season, 115 and 114 with the premiums plus 438. But slow start here in the video. It is what it is. Last year in the video, we're plus 2 dimes, like 311 and 309 or something along those numbers. So obviously we haven't hit our plus monies yet. It's tough winning every single bet. But Cleveland plus 123, Pirates minus 127, the Rays run line minus 110, Minnesota Twins plus 105 and run line to close it out with the Phillies tonight. No way Houston loses again, right? You know, they can't get swept at home. I'll take the Phillies with a 4-game win streak here, plus money. Sure. Twinkies, again, Singer to me. I like him. Has not pitched well. Granted, they did get off the schneid with a win yesterday, Kansas City did, but I don't know. I'll grab a little Minnesota here, run line action with Sonny Gray. Rays, we are just straight up fading the White Sox. What a disaster. 10 straight losses. And, wow. What's there to say? Looked terrible yesterday. The Pirates, 4 in a row for the Pirates. I'll have to take them here. I'll have to take them. Nats lost 3 in a row. Lost both of the doubleheaders yesterday in bad fashion. And Cleveland here. And this is, like I said yesterday, we're going to fade Chris Sale. We're fading Chris Sale. Prop action. Here we go. 121 and 198 with the baseball props. They're basically all Ribby props. And started out bad. We had we couldn't catch a break. And then Tampa Bay erupts and we cashed everyone. They were all plus $2. So a little winning day there. We'll take it. 121, 198 plus 1125. Ruby props today. Again, we're heading back to the well of Tampa Bay. A little Wander Franco plus 185. Rosarena 155. Paredes 160. Ramirez 165. Siri a 220 spot. And a Margot got some more RBIs plus 290. Obviously expected runs here. Clevy a little better than Giolito, but the way they are hitting right now, Tampa Bay. Are you kidding me? I'll take the plus dollars. Plus dollar daddy in the house. Tim loves it. That's my only fan page. plus dollar daddy. LA, a little Drury action. The guy has been hot hot, 145. He's batting 400 the last 7 games. Not too shabby. How about, excuse me there, a 12 ribbies in those 7 games as well. So yeah, plus 145. And I thought about a Hunter Renfro there, plus 125, but I decided against it. We'll just go Drury with a 145 ribby and a homer prop in San Diego. It's really in New Mexico. No, I keep saying New Mexico. It's in Mexico City. A little Bogarts plus 340. Are you kidding me? The guy is, I mean, he's hitting over 300 anyway in the season. He had a homer last night, 340. And again, we know the totals here are crazy. A lot of the RBI props for them, they're all minus money. I'm not going to go minus money. So that's what we get here. Uh, that's it. 340 with the homer prop there. Let's get to the comment time. Let's see what's going on in here. How is everybody doing on a Sunday morning? We're going to find out. Jesse Shule, first one in. 3-0 Liverpool. The Iceman's cooking with fire. Most of you guys aren't out of bed yet. Yeah. Well, because it's dinner time for you, Jess. You've been up all night. You know, the States, they're just waking up here. Just waking up. But you love your soccer, bro. You are not only the Iceman, but you're good with your soccer as well. Only play I made so far was the Pirates -1 for a plus 120. I don't hate the Pirates today. Again, it's a 130 range, not terrible. So I don't hate it. Tim, welcome. Hello. What do we got here? What do we got here? Hello. Hi. I'm trying to look at your little avatar. Who is that? Is that kind of chef? I'm looking for some underdogs today. PFMTZ. Well, underdogs. We got Cleveland in the chat here. We got Phillies in the chat. Pittsburgh is a little bit of a fave. Only you're in Ohio. What's going on in Ohio? I'm good. What's going on here? Tim, you all right? What is Tim doing? I guess, I don't know what he's doing. Minnie, the Miz coming in. He likes a little sunny gray on the run line. I don't hate it. Baltimore under the 9 versus the Tigers. Again, I don't hate that as well. I know you look at the big ERAs of the two guys pitching, but the Tigers. How many times they had the unders with the Tigers last week against Milwaukee and stuff? So sure, Washington under. Yeah, I don't hate it. I got an 8.5 last night there. We did it on the look at line show. I said, you know what? I'm coming on this 8.5. Dodgers over the 9. Interesting with Syndergaard and Woodford. I don't hate it because we have two pitchers that are bleh. They're not very good right now. I like the Cardinals lineup. I think they could hit. I think the pitching's bad. I think LA, even though I don't like their lineup, this should be able to hit Woodford. So yeah, 9. I can get an over 9 here. Dodgers have gone over 7 to 10 as well. So sure. Cincy under the 8.5. Now both of these guys, believe it or not, you got two lefties on the hill. They're both kind of middle of the road hitting lefties. So since the A's actually 13th in the league versus lefties and 14th for Cincy. So I don't know if I kind of like the under there because the Oakland has scraped together some runs. That being said, it is still two lineups I don't love. I don't know. That's a game you don't have to run in and kind of bet that game. Kind of like that Arizona Colorado series, man. I know you think it's good, and Arizona's won 3 in a row here, but I'm gonna put them together. Those two series is something I just don't want to bet on. We could fade them. We fade the A's a lot, but this series wasn't doing nothing. I bet my own money on Mexico City, says Jesse. Giants 28th ranked bullpen in the Power in San Diego lineup leading to the Padres. Yeah, well, that's why you have a line sitting at a 150 spot, even though it's a Cobb who hasn't been terrible. Darvish gives up some runs. I don't know what this series there, Jess. I'm not for going to a place where it just kind of skews all the kind of numbers. I agree with you. Excuse me. It's you see a total of 20 How do you take it serious? Michael's in, coming in off a nice day. Mike? What'd you know yesterday in the NBA? 9-0 with the NBA yesterday. How'd you do in the NBA? How many different combinations did you cash yesterday? That'll be a fun game to watch. Go Padres. I listen. I got the bogey plus 340 homer prop. I think it's worth a shot. That's the only thing I'm looking to right there. Cornell, I love the Heat and the over today. Yes, Heat and the over. Got them ourselves. So yes, yep. I've mentioned the Heat since the line opened, and again, I got a 4.5, and I should have adjusted it here because it has come down to 4 when I finally put it in the chat. I waited a day, and I try to put them up a little ahead of time, which is why sometimes the numbers are different. For those newer to the show, I I do apologize. I do see 1 4.5 at a Vegas spot, but it's still basically a 4 consensus style, and the total. It's a 209 now. See, this has gone up. This has gone up the total. I still like the over. Still like the over. I think I did a free pick on that over. Michael says, Knicks first half. I like the Knicks here. They're the best first half team versus Heat, or not a good first half team. When they go full game, I still think they'll let that spot for the Heat. I don't know. I disagree. I think the Heat are going to want to get out and play well. I'm not sold on the Knicks one bit. Give me Miami. Nick says, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. It's not that hard to do. Hit the like button. Michael says, I bet 10 homer props for $10 a piece in last night's Padre game. Hit 6 with some nice plus money. Books have wised up and cut all the way down. 10 homer props, worth it. I mean, you're going to see homers. You got 10 homers yesterday. And they're probably all decent plus monies. J Moolah Locks, I love it. Diamondbacks money line. I don't hate Ryan Nelson here. He's not our favorite Ryan. That would be Sandberg. But Arizona with 3 straight wins, Colorado 3 straight losses. I agree. I am not betting teams on losing streaks. So Arizona it is, minus a 125. I do not hate it. Greg says smash that like button. I appreciate it, Greg Uminski. It's not that hard to I mean, I don't ask much. Especially if you're not going to comment. And the show is a comment-driven show. You have to at least hit the like button for me. Thank you. Lauren, what do you got here? Good day. No White Sox, just Cleveland money line, Cards money line. Well, you can't take the White Sox. 10 straight losses. It's there. What is going on with that team? Holy cow. Don't bet the White Sox. I mean, I'm going to see who they're playing tomorrow. What is on the card for tomorrow for the White Sox? They got a game tomorrow? They're off. They're off to lick their wounds tomorrow. How about we got a double dip of afternoon baseball with the Mets tomorrow? Charlie Morton is the only listed starter right now for the four rotation spots. Cubs Washington tomorrow. Cleveland at the Yanks. Toronto at Boston. Barrios on the road, folks. You know what that means. Over. San Fran will be in Houston after playing a slugfest. So Astros tomorrow will be a run line play. Write it down. Giant bullpen will be getting throttled again 2 days in a row. Houston. Anyway, so Cleveland today. Logan Allen. I like Logan Allen. I'm with you on the Guardians here. And St. Louis, I don't really love. I mean, Woodford, no thank you. I don't love Syndergaard. Probably an over. If you're asking me who I would bet there out of the 2 teams in a total, that's where I would be. Groovy says Burger home run prop, White Sox, Manny Machado ribby prop, and Boston Bruins first goal scorer Pasternak plus $8. I see the White Sox are just a team I can't do anything with. Like, why do we want to run to take the White Sox here? Did Berger? Has he got good numbers versus Rasmussen? I'm not looking to do anything on Chicago. No, thank you. Machado ribby prop again. You're laying. It's he right. What's the number on that? And the Bruins. I don't know. I think the Bruins are going to choke. I think I think it's choke time. Here comes the pressure. Nick says Red Sox money line and over. Thinking for Red Sox today in the over. I don't like Chris Sale, so I'm not going to bet Chris Sale. So no thank you to that. But over, I'll do the over there because I think Sale's going to give up runs. Can't believe San Diego, San Fran totals 21. Yeah, it was like yesterday. I think Bodog, when I was doing a show last night, had like a 17.5 on one of the winner free picks or sports capping. Had a 17 total on that. Let's be honest. This total opened at nine. Yesterday, this total was at 9.5 when it opened for Saturday's game. It went to 15, then to 17, 20. I mean, ridiculous. I like because I'm Warriors first quarter. Me, the Warriors off that home loss, see them come out strong. They're starting five of the best plus minus in the league. I think maybe the Kings have some butterflies early. I don't know. I can't bet the Warriors after that debacle at home. I mean, you're not coming out strong at home to wrap up a series. I can't have faith with you on the road. I know it's the Warriors. I still can't bet them here on the road. No, thank you. Groovy says, Jesse, I like Real Madrid on Tuesday. Win or draw, double chance of minus 180. See if Jesse gets back to you in the comments. Michael Mato, how are you? What do you got here today? Took the Cubs team total over 4.5. What do you say? The Cubos, I don't think they hit. I mean, here's the thing. Because I was thinking about taking Steele today and the Cubs, right? Because you see the numbers on home, you're like, oh boy, this guy's terrible. But believe it or not, Miami as a team can hit a little bit. So I'm just not. You've gotten 4 innings out of a guy on the season. 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks. I don't know. Now, should they win this game and put up a 5 spot on a bad Miami team? Yes. I don't know. I sort of like Miami Day. They're the number 2 hitting team versus lefties. And that's 21 games. It's not like it's like 3 games. I don't know, Michael. Should they hit the Miami pitching? Again, this cat is not enough for me in 4 innings of work to think whether he's is he that bad, or as a spot kind of kid he just had a rough one. I don't know. I mean, this game's already underway, but I would say no to that game. Nick says, what a run fest yesterday. I had Marlins and Red Sox. They were 5-run lead, but still went to the wire. An easy win on the Nuggets and tight wins in Toronto. Toronto got done. What was the Nugget final score? I don't even know what the final score was in Nugget game. 125, 107. I'm never in doubt there, it looks like, huh? They pretty much controlled the entire game. What do we do here? Durant and Booker, 2-man show. That's what's going to happen. Joker cleaning up the boards. Murray had a nice one. Nice game there. And I was with you on Toronto. Can't beat it. Take the wins, baby. Take the wins, Nick. David says, I'm loving over in the Orioles Tigers game. Can't play no these 2 teams. Wait, hold on a second. You can't play the under with these 2 teams? Detroit's gone under in basically 7 of 10. I mean, I know remember we had a doubleheader, so we're going to have kind of skewed a little number here in these last 3 games. You've got overs. Before that, they were under. You know, when they played in Baltimore, the scores were, and this was last week, 2-1, 5-1, and 2-1. 3 straight unders. I'm not running a betting over here, Dave. Michael, Cardinals, Dodgers over now at 10. It's up to 10 now here, huh? I agree with you over there. I do agree. I think we got bad pitching, and I know that the Cardinals will score a couple runs, and the Dodgers you think should score a few runs. I do agree with you over there. Nick says, just Spalling bet against Oakland, you'll be plus 30 units for sure. They can't win. You can't score. Here's the thing, though. You're going to be laying big numbers. I mean, we got a guy with a 70 ERA laying 150 today on the road. I mean, so blindly doing it, okay, sure. You are 8-2 the last 10, but your 2 losses are for 205, so 8 brings you down to under 6. So you're 590 and then a 180, 5 with a 4. That's us. I mean, you're still off $3, but they scraped together a couple wins. I can't lay the the juice against Oakland. It's run lines, and I did. I had run lines in the Oakland series against the Angels. Uh, Now I didn't play anything with the Cincy one, uh, but I can't lay 150 and then sure enough it's going to be $2 when they hit the road. Can't do it. Can't do it, Nick. Run lines only for me, then it's going to be up to about the 135 mark. Mike says the only baseball bet I have today, Phillies. Been riding in the first 2 games. Phillies, they're going for the sweep, and I think Mike, were you saying it to say like get the revenge from the World Series? I was like, I can't bet on a team losing. Right? That I say that all the time. Team on losing streak, no thank you. But I'll take the Phillies today. I had Houston the first 2 games, run line, thinking they'd get some hits. They did not. And again, they're looking good. You come off of a big win over Tampa, score some runs. You're thinking, all right, Phillies kind of scuffling. Not to be. But I'll take the Phillies today with you. Plus 130. What I got them at? 135? Plus 135 Phillies. David, I'm like you, Higgs, all over Tampa Bay Ribbies. Yeah, they've been paying off. I mean, the Ribby numbers on the season for me, we're all over the place, right? We're up 2,000, we're up 600, we're up 1,500, we're up 11, we're up 7. Big swings, yes, in the Ribby market, but it's fun. It is fun. Groovy Cat says if he win, then Strauss will get over 22.5 3-pointers. I think the Heat are going to win. And I think the over is good anyway. I think we're going to see points. My Karnak turban, the great Karnak from, who's that, Johnny Carson, Kevin? Who will be the NBA champs? I'm going to say Nuggets right now. Nuggets versus Sixers. That's my prediction. It's over 209 Heat games. It's coming down. It's going up, Nick. What are you talking about? The total has gone up. It has gone up. I thought it was 207. It's on its way. It was 206, not 209. What do you mean coming down? Tamoose, my guy Tommy, how are you? But then parlay Twins, Jays, and then just Cleveland on its own. Twins, Jays. Do I hate both of these games? No, I got run line action on both of those guys, so I agree. And I got Cleveland myself on the money line. Fade to Chris Sale. That's a 3-0 day for you. Michael says NBA. I say 3-1, of course. Denver first half full game in the over. I learned first quarter when the Suns played their starters the whole quarter and they used the challenge on 3-point play, which cost me the bet. Brutal. Still a winner going 3-1 now, Michael. That's all that matters. Tell me money line and Warriors. No Warriors. I can't. How can I come in and say I said to take the Warriors yesterday or whenever it was 2 days ago. I said first half, lay 4.5 plus 150. They're going to come in at home, close this thing out. No, you lay a total egg. Sacramento was +1. Now they're -1. Kings again, 12 and 30. Warriors 12 and 32 on the road. Yes, they have Curry, and it's Steve Kerr's a great coach, and Clay and Draymond and Wiggins, blah blah blah. You haven't won all season. You blew a chance to win at home. Can you bounce back here? Yeah, I mean, you got the pedigree to win. I'm not betting them to win. No reason to. I'm locked in on my Miami game. Miami in the over. Let's go. Michael says, NBA, I'm sorry to not bet the next full game, only first half. Well, then you only lose the first half. That's good, Mike. It's better to go 0-1, Michael, than 0-2. Don't. NBA, I believe I'm on a 14-3 run or a 14-4 run in the NBA. I said playoff time comes, it's a different animal. Mr. Nika, look at this stranger. Where have you been? Hope all is well, Mr. Nika, our favorite Canadian. Next favorite Canadian next to Michael J. Fox, because we love Back to the Future. Moneyline Markel's in the house. T Money's here. Good afternoon, my guy. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Mystique is coming again on the over 2 in the Tigers game. Someone else said over Tiger games easy to bet. The 3 games in Baltimore all went under significantly. Yes, these have gone over, but we've had 2 double headers. I'm going to lean on the under. Did not bet it. Have nothing on this game, but I'm not condoning the over. David says, I'm from Chi-Town, already done with the White Sox. I mean, terrible. I tweeted out, Dave. Like I got it from like West Reynolds. Tweeted like the guy running down to first base. I mean, he should have. If he's running, he would have been on first. Except he's lollygagging a bunch of lollygaggers. Terrible. This team is done. Coach is out of here by June. No way. No way he's sticking around. T-Money says, Warriors incoming. Mix it in with a bunch of home run props in Giants game. Why not make a few hundred for some new shoes today? I don't know if you're going to make money betting the Warriors. Home run props in the Giants, Padres? Sure. Bogarts, plus 340, bro. I got to take it. Michael says, I'll say if you like the Heat, take the money line. In these playoffs, fades cover, dogs win. I agree. I totally agree. Take the Heat. I think the Heat are winning, so. Moneyline Markel says, raise. Got to take them. Run line, though, minus 110. I don't want to lay. You know that. I'm not looking to what are they at today? Tampa, 190. Run lines only. I got a lot of run lines again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of which, so I mentioned my record in baseball this season. Sports Cap has me on 115 and 114. Not sexy, but plus 438, and the average odds for me is plus 105. So, you know I'm not going to lay 190. Gabe, my guy, how have you been? Jersey fella in the house. Groovy, White Sox. Worst pitching coach in the league. Cat and all these new coaching mess up team. No reliever. Lou Roberts hurt. Anderson leadoff stinks. They're in trouble. They're just, again, how do you bet the White Sox? You can't. T-Money says they had a little Monk over to 17.5 as well. I think you said this last night too with Monk. I agree. Take the points. JST, who do I like today? I'm going to tell you who I like, and I'm going to put it right here and read them to you. Give me the Cleveland Guardians, Fade and Chris Sale of the Red Sox, plus 123 on Cleveland. Pirates to continue their winning ways, 4 in a row. Get it done here, 127. I will lay, and I do like Desai Gray. I do like him as a pitcher. I have the under here as well, just as a, also I got an under 8.5 here. Rays run line minus 110. Sox 10 straight losses. You know, I'm not betting that team, and I'm not laying $2. I don't do it, JST. If you're newer to the chat, you're not going to see a lot of big fades from me. The 130 here is about as high as I'm going to go. Twins run line with Sonny Gray. I'll take it. I'm going to fade Brady Singer. Phillies for the sweep plus 135. Heat in the NBA. Also like the over. And Big Doggy on the ice. On the prowl. Some Panthers. Nick says, I'm waiting for Pirates first innings to get better odds to bet. I don't hate it. Because, again, you want to lay 140? I understand 140. I got a good number last night. That's all we do to Look Headlines show. Come to Look Headlines. Put the notification bell on, whatever channel you're watching. And then later on, later this evening, early nighttime, it used to be the late money show. You know, it was started with halftime at a Sunday night game for NFL. And we of course, we rolled into conference tournament and stuff like that. So it was kind of later at night. But now baseball up, and we got a lot of lines, usually around 9 o'clock Eastern. You come in for better odds. Ari Gold's in the house. Ari Gold, good to see you. I gave you a shout out the other day for your winner on the Cardinals. I don't think you came back. I didn't see it. What's with the Pirates Giants? 20.5. Yeah, I guess the wind's blowing out in San Diego. All right, you know they're playing in Mexico, right? They're at 9,000 feet elevation or something. It makes Colorado look like it's a, Ebbets Field with a 600-foot center field wall. Jeff's in the house. I'm riding the Pirates today until they lose. I don't hate it. Hope all's well with me. We are going good here, Jeff. No complaints. I'm glad you're doing good in Shreveport. Have a good day, and I appreciate you coming in every time. You know I do that. Thank you. And when I get to, I don't know, Shreveport, I'm learning. I'm not good with Louisiana geography. Are you closer to Lake Charles or New Orleans, Jeff? I'm going to hit one of the casinos there, so maybe we'll get together. Go on a little road trip, and then I'll see some Louisiana fans. Jesse says, Michael, smart money's on the total in Game 7. Under. I'm going to say under. I don't know. I'm not smart. I've never been called smart. Called a lot of things. Handsome and smart, not one of them. Tamoose, moneyline parlay I mentioned comes to 121 DraftKings. I don't hate the moneyline parlay. I don't hate it. It's plus money. So sure, it's 2. It's not too many games. I'm not a huge parlay guy. People throw the 6, 7, 8 moneyline guys in there. Groove says, Michael Amano, smart bet. Cubs will win 5-2. As I mentioned, Miami does hit lefties. Number 2 hitting team in the league at 299. All right. So don't be shocked they scrape a couple runs here. That being said, it's still Miami. It's not a team that scores a lot of runs. Um, I think the Cubs have dropped 2 in a row, right? Haven't they? Miami, right? Miami's won 3. Cubs lost 2. And I like Steele. I like the Cubs. I got a Cubs over season ticket. Didn't put anything on it though. T Money says I think we'd be selling the Warriors on the road a little too much. They're defending champs. They're defending champs with 12 wins in 50 games on the road or whatever they are. Come on. I know for being that down on them. I mean, the record speaks for themselves. I mean, what are we talking about here? Their road record in 44 games, they have 12 wins. Michael says leaning under. Jesse, what were your thoughts? I'm with you on the under, Michael. Rob says home run props the Padres' first 5 batters in the lineup. I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, Mike came in here with 10 home run props yesterday and hit 6 of them, and they're all plus money. How are you going to go wrong? I mean, you take the 2 to 6 hitters on the Padres, you might get 5. You could get 6 homers. I thought about doing it. I think Nelson Cruz was a plus 280 for a homer. Again, Bogey had a 340. Go wrong with 340. T Money says Denver Phoenix series is going to be a classic zigzag. I think going 7 where Phoenix wins. No, they're not. They're not winning. I know you're a big Suns guy, T Money. We've talked about this. I've been on Denver last few months. Ari says lock of the day, Kings money line. Here we go. There you go, everybody. Warriors by 30 tonight. It'll be a payback for yesterday's game. 118-101. Warriors win with this, Ari. Come on, Ari. Jesse says, Groovy Cat's an old guy, real good looking guy, is a Benzema to lead La Liga in scoring at like 6-1 odds. What is that? Is that La Liga? Benzema? Gabe says, what's the good looking guy's initials? It's definitely not SH. T Money, 76ers won't beat Boston. And B can't stay healthy, going to take a shower in his mansion. Sad, to be honest. You know, that's the key for 6. I'm thinking he's going to be okay, but I still like Maxey. I like Harris. I don't think it's a terrible team. For me, I think the Sixers time. And if the Sixers don't get to the finals, you know what? Trade time. Trade away. Bust it up. Bust it up. Especially going down to Boston again. Bust it up and start over. Ari Gold says, where are all these comments in the chat? Well, it depends on what channel you're watching. The comments only come up on whatever channel you're watching. It doesn't come up all over the place. So if you're watching on Picks and Parlays, you'll see all the Picks and Parlays chat. If you're on Winning Free Picks, see Winning Free Picks. On the Sean Higgs, see Sean Higgs. Facebook, you'll see just on that channel. Michael says, we'll see. I'm not 14-1, but 57-13 in the playoffs. Yeah, not too shabby. That's making good money, 57-13 with the first half, first quarters. Excellent job, my friend. Excellent job. Rob says, Heat money line. Yes, we agree. Groovy says, Jesse, good luck on a bet. Make sure you put down the blonde wig when he scores again. The blonde wig comes out. Love the blonde wig. Rob Franklin says, Bruin Panthers over to 6. I can't do an over in a game 7. I'm going to go under there, Rob. When do we sell the Pirates? Not yet. Let's wait till they start losing a little bit. Let's wait till they start losing. Comments are live. All right, what are you talking about? They are live comments. You post it in, and we're coming in live. It's got the timer on the thing. It says you posted at 11:29. It is now 11:36. Rob likes the Twins game to go under with Sonny Granahill. I don't hate it. Kansas City hasn't hit often, so I agree. Rob says, with you on everything except the Phillies haven't bet Cleveland yet. Yeah, the Philly game for me is, I had Houston the first 2, but 4 in a row now for Philly or whatever. Going for the sweep. Everybody's going to bet Houston. No way Houston can lose again at home. Pittsburgh minus 140. Dave, I'm with you on this favorite. Although I got a 127 last night, I still like the Pirates to get it done versus the Nationals. Mexico. Yes, it's in Mexico. Arriba. Dave says Arizona minus 121 today. I'm going to say okay to this as well. Now, everybody's going to be betting on Arizona. It looks a little low at 120. Yes, they've won 3 in a row. Colorado's lost 3 in a row, but let's be honest. Gomber's bad. Take Arizona. They're winning. Minus 121. Sign me up, Davis. Not a terrible number to lay. I mean, I say I'll lay 140 with John Pittsburgh. I'll lay 120 on with Arizona here, even though we got 2 road team favorites. Greg Aminsky says a 4-team tease. Oh my goodness. Knicks. Pick up Knicks under Kings and Kings over. Yeah, I think this is a loser. One, I like the Heat. So I think the Heat are not only going to cover, probably win outright. I like the over 207. I know it's at 209 now. I'm not going to be shocked it goes over to 214. Kings game, no thank you. If you got over 226, I'd rather tease that up and go under. And again, teasers, this is a recipe for disaster, I think, Greg. They look easy. They're not easy. That's why you're paying juice on them. And you got to win. And, what do you got to win? 5. If you lose 4, you got to win 5 or 6 to get up with the juice on these things. Again, I'm not a huge teaser guy, but I think you got 3 losers in this setup already. Jeff says, more north Louisiana, 45 minutes from Longview, Texas, an hour from Ruston. 45 from Longview. Okay. Well, come back tomorrow because I'm going to do a map quest. Putting up the old Google map there to see where that is. Jeff says, won a 7 honey. I said, Samstown playing craps, lost 150 to the wife. Hey, still a win. Only 150 to the wife. That's a winning day. Dave says, Boston minus 118. No, and no again. I bet Cleveland last night at a plus 122 and a 123. Chris Sale's not a guy I want to bet on. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, tomorrow, Boston all day long. We'll take Boston against Barrios. We'll take the over in that game. We'll take a Red Sox team total over. Today, no, thank you. Miss says parlaying Washington plus 1.5 and San Diego. I don't hate the Padres laying 1.5. The Washington game, again, Oviedo's pitched well. Gray's pitched well. Why are we throwing that game in? Out of all the games, why wouldn't you put like the Rays in there to keep crushing a team? How about Toronto? Toronto's won a few in a row, 6 straight for them. Marco Gonzalez on the hill. I mean, Toronto hits 270 versus lefties. I can't. Washington's not. I would no, thank you. T Money comes in. Warriors already beat the Kings at home. I got you. I wrote the Warriors a lock. You made it. Warriors a lock unless Curry blows his knee or Draymond gets thrown out in the first quarter. So you got Warriors a lock, T Money. T Money. Warriors lock. I mean, the game's a pick 'em. It's not really like you're going out. It's a coin flip game, so it's not really something crazy to say they're a lock to win when you have these guys. I'm just saying that they've won 12 and 44 on the road. And they could have wrapped it up at home and they played like crap. T-Money, 12 wins on the road. So yeah, it's terrible. Davis says Tampa minus 185. Run line. Run line, please. 185. You got to do run line here minus 110, Davis. Can't lay 185. Ever. No, thank you. Gabe says Samstown. Great memories there. I know he's going old school with the Samstown, huh, Gabe? Pounded Sports says Bruins over to 6. It's a game 7, Anthony Pounded. What are you doing here? I got to go under. I got to go under here with the Bruins. I think it's Choketown. I got Florida plus $2. Bruins, I mean, they've lost more this last week than they did the last 2 months. Huge upset incoming. Michael says, thank you, Ari Gold. I'm telling Sean the public it's on the Kings today. Again, I'm only in the first quarter, but the public bet what they saw last. I agree. Again, it's just one. I can't bet the Warriors. That was just a terrible showing. And yeah, do championship teams and Hall of Fame guys bounce back after horrible games like that? Yeah, that's why they are what they are. But I'm not looking to bet it. No, thank you. Don't have to bet it. And newbies in the chat, listening first time, take it for a guy. My first bets were in 1990, like Georgia Tech with Kenny Anderson and Dennis Scott in the NCAA tournament, running Rebels, Loyola Marymount, Hank Andrews kind of stuff. So I got some mileage on me. You don't got to bet a game, whether it's a playoff game, a regular game. You don't got to bet it. You could just not bet it. It's perfectly fine, and it's totally legal not to bet. Rob,
Got McNuggets winning in 6. I agree with you. I think Denver gets it done. Suns of no death. Exactly. Suns on 5 well done. Exactly. It's a 2-man squad. No way they're winning. Not happening. I don't want to say it's a lock, but I'm high on the Nuggets. I've said this. We could go back. I said Nuggets to win. Davis, Texas +2. Texas +2 at 135. That's what time's that? That is it. Yeah, that's a. I guess you're in the Central Time Zone because it's 2:35 Eastern here. Listen, I'm going to say yes to Martin Perez. The Yankees, one of the worst hitting teams in baseball versus lefties, 203 versus lefties. Perez is pretty solid. I mean, they're not all the great shakes themselves. Cortez is still a solid pitcher, but 0 bats for the Yankees. Give me the plus money with Texas, absolutely. I mean, I'll take a money line. Ari Gold, don't know there was multiple channels. My bad. Yes, there are multiple channels. All right. You've been here long enough. I come in here, I say, wherever you're watching, winning free picks, picks and parlays, Sean Higgs. I don't know what channel you're watching on or Facebook page. You all right? Now I don't know if you even listen to what I say here, Ari. You know what, Ari? I'm gonna have to, where's Adam Davies? I'm gonna have him have a couple words with you. Groovy, Jesse, I know a good little guy who just lost 500 on John Rahm to win the Mexican Golf Open today. What are you betting golf for, Groovy? Stop it. Getaway day today, says the Miz. Like the unders. I do like Sunday unders, much like I like those Wednesday, Thursday ones too, when we get the day action with little lineup changes. Good time to bet the doggies. Cincy -150, run line only, Daves. I can't. The A's are horrific. 5 straight losses. Yes. Reds have won 5 in a row. I can't lay 150. I can't do it. I know. And let's be honest here. You brought up Arizona, road fave. Pirates, road fave. Cincy, road fave. All of my nice little win streaks. Still on the road. Now, Oakland is by far bad. I mean, we're fading 3 bad home teams or just 3 bad teams in general this year, and the Nats, D-backs, or Nats, Rockies, and A's. But I can't do it. Have to be run lines. I was only wearing picks and parlays. Yeah, winning free picks, baby. That's what I do all the free videos for. That's how the Midday Money show started, strictly on winning free picks, and I just do it on picks and parlays to try to get more people to come to winning free. It's the same channel, same company. It's just like the little brother channel. Patent Sports, what do we got here? Padres under 20.5. No way Darvish gets killed. That's a joke, right? You're kidding. Damn, that's got to be a joke. We are live and hit the like button. Yes, Richie. We are live. Again, the comments are 10 minutes after the fact because by the time I run down all the recap and today's picks and stuff like that, we're a little bit teasers and parlays. You know I'm not a big teaser parlay guy, Rob. We're back on Lenny's Tigers. I don't hate Lenny's Tigers. I mean, am I betting them? No. I've had the under a couple times this week. It paid off. It did lose the first time no, because we got a rain. Did we have a rain out the other day with them? Rob was going to say the obvious teasers are parlays, casino stream. Exactly. That's where they make all their money. Why do you think these same game parlays just lure people in? It looks so easy. Team Bunny says, game on Green over 8.5 points seems too easy, but I'll have to take it. These lines make me think the Warriors game may be very, very low scoring. Absolutely. Total under. Just get the under. Pat says, Marco Gonzalez, my boy. Yeah, but not here. No, thank you. It'll be a Blue Jay run line play. Seattle has yet to get off the schneid a little bit. And I thought about taking Kelenic as a ribby guy today against Bassett. I can't bet a team or even a prop on a team that's dropped 4 in a row. I can't do it. Davis, yes, take the Miami Heat and do some money line as well. And the over. Miami outright in the over. Pat, everybody's excited about the Warriors. It's a huge public play. I think everybody's going to bet the Warriors. I mean, I don't see people betting the Kings. I think they're more Warrior backers than Kings backers. Richie says, Texas first line got us yesterday, 2-0. We'll take it. And I did take it. I'll take it. But it wasn't a huge payday. What did I get yesterday? Actually, you know what? I didn't have them run line yesterday. I only had them straight up -112. I did not run line them. Dumb. So I had them run line the night before. Lock of the day. Dream gets kicked out. That will not shock me. Believe it or not. That will not shock me. Gold Eagles in the house. Love Sade. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Michael's coming in. Stop at the lock, especially if you're talking about my team. Please, I implore you. The only locks available are the ones that I keep the lock right next to me all the time. There you go. We got the locks. Virginia. What is this? What the heck is this talking about here? Is this baseball? Is this college baseball? All right, go the public side and Warriors and points. I think they are. I think people bet the Warriors. Again, for me, it's a no play. Groove says, lock it today tomorrow. Me and Richie P both hitting the like button minus 500. Yeah, only minus 500? I might have to lay those odds. Rob Franklin. I am showing my age. I'm an old cat. You know, it is what it is. But that's why I don't say, Rob, like, I've been doing this a couple years. I got some, skin in the game. Got a little experience. You got a lot of, I come in here and speak what I know. I don't come in and say, well, soccer. I don't know soccer. I don't know golf or, MMA kind of stuff. And I see Dave's coming up here with college basketball with Davis. Yeah, I don't know it. Wes, my guy. What do you say? Pipes, Clayton in the house. Over to 20. I agree. What's the team total here? I could go team total over 14, 13 and a half. It's just, this kind of stuff is, I don't know. I don't like these fluky kind of games, Wes. That's just me. Vanderbilt. Yeah, listen, Dave. I don't have Tim Earl with me. He's a college baseball guy. I do not know. Let me ask you something, Davis. And this is for anybody in here. It's one thing being new and starting to bet NFL or college football or NBA or basketball, stuff like that, where it's more of a sport you see and kind of know things. You could read about it. How do you come into why you can bet Vanderbilt? What do you know about college baseball? I mean, I like baseball. Baseball is my favorite sport. Favorite sport to bet on, even more than football, because it's so long. There's so much to bet on. Just stats and the whole kit and caboodle of it. I like, I'm a baseball card kind of guy too. I love, my 80s kind of cards. But the newer cards, you can, prospecting with all these rookies. And I try to follow, especially betting as much as I do on baseball. I want to know who's coming up and a young pitcher for a spot star where he ranks. I don't even know one guy in Vanderbilt. I don't know anybody in Vanderbilt. I don't know a guy in Vanderbilt basketball. Ari says, I listen. I just thought it was Facebook, not on the YouTube channels. No. It's everywhere. It's all over the place. We are global. Or for the flat earthers, we're flat earthy. Could you get me on podcasts all over the place? St. Louis plus 128 here. For me, this game would just be an overplay with these two cats on the hill. Rob likes the Mariners. I do not like the Mariners. Already bet Toronto on the run line. A plus. That can't be right, Toronto. I have written down here. Now I got to look because I wrote down a plus 144. It's probably supposed to be a plus 114. That would make more sense to me. Where are the Blue Jays? Yeah, it's plus a 114. I was like, wait a second, 144. That's wrong. Yeah, I got the Jays plus the 114 today. Run line. No, thank you. How can we come in and start betting on a team like Seattle's dropped 4 in a row? I can't bet on a team that those 4 in a row, especially versus a team that's won 6 in a row. Ari Gold says the Kings. It's a lock. Kings basketball lock. Groovy. He's agreeing with you. Locks of the day. Richie and Groovy hitting the like buttons. I'm sub to both now. There you go. I appreciate it, Ari. As you should be. Jeremy Kahn says playing in New Mexico is like Coors Field on Saturday. Seriously, it is. I mean, look at the totals are 20, miss. I mean, they're 11 in Coors Field. They're 20 here, 21. Ronnie, Mike, I hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like button's important. And guys, listen, as much as the lock button, I like the lock button. My show is a back four show because I can come in here for 10 minutes like I do and look at lines. 10 minutes, I'm out of here. Give you the picks. Good day, sir. We're out the door. But I like the feedback back and forth. Chatty, 2x4. Can't get through the bathroom door. Gold Eagle coming in. Ari Gold. The Kings are not a lock. Again, we have Kings locks. We have Golden State Warrior locks. Me, it's a no play. I'm going to go Miami Heat in the over in the NBA today. Brewers first 5. Suarez is a gas can. Yeah, but also, I mean, who do we got going here for the Brew Crew? Colin Ray. I mean, are you really loving Colin Ray here that he's not going to give up any runs? I grabbed the Brandon Drury plus 145 Ruby. 12 Rubies the last 7 days, hitting a robust 417. 3 starts for our guy Colin. Not the greatest kind of games here. His last 2 games, 5 innings at Seattle, 4 earned. 5 innings home versus the Tigers, 4 earned. He did go 5 at San Diego, giving up 1 run. But the last 2, he has given up runs. No sure thing for him not to give up a couple runs. No thank you to that. Ari Gold says, yep. And he's flexing for us. Rob, I like the baseball streak betting, but since he has a big fave, again, it's a big fave for Cincy. I don't want to bet it. It has to be a run line. Run line only, I get a big fave. That's the way I play it. And the way I bet it. Now I'm on both channels. Then you can't miss it. You will not miss a show, Ari. There we go. 305 Canes in the house. Go Heat. Yes, Miami and the over as well. Ronnie says Brewers. Again, the Brewer game, I don't really hate it. I'm indifferent to that game, Ronnie. Blue Jays run line, I already bet plus 114. Panthers game over to 6. See, on the ice here, I kind of like the under in this matchup, believe it or not. Call me crazy. I got the Bruins, I got the Panthers here plus $2. They're in the chat as a pick. I got them on the sites as a pick. I think Boston's going to choke it out here, and it'll be a low-scoring game. Here comes the defense. They're not going to run out here and make a mistake. I think it's going to be a tight game. Probably Seattle, too, as well. Another under. I probably should have put both unders out here in the chat as well. Ari Gold says, King, look at this. Here we go. Now the locks are coming out. Ari. Sean's okay. I'm out of here. I'm like, Sean, I'm out of here. I should be saying Michael's getting out of here. Have a good day, Michael. Thanks for popping in. Robert, started playing parlay sheets back in early mid-70s. Yikes. Mid-70s, Rob. Man, mid-70s, I was being born. I was like, literally in mid-70, 1975, I was 1. Where can I get one of the midday money shirts? Oh, I had them. I'll throw the link up. I threw them out here. Nobody. I think 3 people bought shirts. I was like, look at that, 3 shirts. So I'll throw the link up, Gabe. Yeah, the midday money shirts, baby. And so when I did the shirt, I didn't put like my name on it. I just did the midday money with the llama. So you walk around my name. People are like, what the heck's that? Midday money, it's good enough. Groovy. Just steal hitting batters. These Cubs parties too much in Miami. It's a spot. Listen, I mentioned to start the show, Miami, number 2 hitting team versus lefties. 21 games are hitting 299. And they've won 3 in a row. Right? Is that what they're at? 3 in a row, Miami? Cubs lost 2 in a row. And I like Steele. I like the Cubbies, but I don't know. It was a no play for me in that game. No play. Yes, Pounded. I'm international. Mr. Internationally known now. Like Rob Bass. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone. Gold Eagle would be hilarious if the Panthers. It won't be hilarious. It'd just be like, wow, I'm awesome, Gold Eagle, when they win. I'd be like, told you guys to take a $2 dog. See how smart I am. For me, it's a spot. Is it a huge, crazy bet? We're betting house on it and triple the wager kind of stuff? No, it's just, I feel that Boston as a team was predestined to win. They look so dominant. And you know what? The pressure comes on. Can't make mistakes. You're going to start pointing fingers. Give me Florida. Brewers run line. I don't hate that, Rob. You want to go run line play? Absolutely. Yes. Okay, Ari. Ari, again with this. Here we go. This is going to get the Adam Davies banned. This is terrible. Where's Babs to put you in your place? Rob Thomas Show. What do you got here? For me, it's bagels and locks. That's the real deal. I can do bagels. I had a bagel before. A nice Jersey bagel. Right before the show. That's why I came on at like 11:02. I was eating my bagel. Although I like a marble bagel there, Rob. Groovy. When I moved to Ireland to get me a 99 Irish girlfriends that will watch and buy the Higgs picks. Higgs is international. Yes, go to Ireland. Wear the shirt in Ireland. Nothing about it, just get the shirts. Panda says it's like I'm having a fat state tonight. Little T-bone action, huh? I gotta say, I've been cooking strips lately, and I find the New York strip is a little tougher piece. Does anybody else find that? And I keep them kind of rare. I don't know. Somebody's got a bad piece of meat. I don't know. Gold Eagle, team that broke the wins record in NHL history, might get eliminated second round, only in hockey. I think they're getting eliminated right here. Groove, if I had $1 for everyone claiming they got a lock, I could own my own sports book. Be richer than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos together for that. Or else Sportsnet has. No way Big Bad Bruins lose in the first round. Best regular season team in history. I know. That's why we got the Panthers, baby. First round. No, it's first round time. First round. Cubs are 2-2. Joe Chris, over 8.5 O's Tigers. Joe, I kind of disagree with this one. Just because I've had some Tigers under this week. I know we had a bunch of overs in the series with the doubleheader and stuff. But I would lean under here. Did not bet it. Don't have anything. Not a side, not a total, not a prop. But I will say that I think you're the third or fourth person who came in and said, bet this over today in the chat. Ari goes like in the Giants Padres under. You think a little over adjustment from the 15 to 21? Gabe, rooting hard for Florida. Got a Toronto ticket to an East. I like Florida today. Ari says New York strip's always tough, right? And of course, filet mignon's a good way to go. I got to tell you, I enjoy a nice flank or a skirt steak. Comes out pretty good for me. The strips are always kind of a little tougher piece. I don't know. Rob says he'll take a little ribeye. Earl says I picked the Panthers at 7 pre-series. Go Florida. Yes. San Diego Nerfies plus $3. I don't hate that. You know what? I really, because everybody's gonna jump on that again, right? Like, oh wow, yesterday had runs like basically every inning scored runs except for 2 innings, no runs. First inning, second inning, third, fourth, fifth, nothing in the sixth, nothing in the ninth. Goldie, I'm glad I didn't bet it. I would have picked the Bruins to at least make the Stanley Cup. Yeesh. Hanger steak is underrated, huh? All right, give it a shot. Groovy says, Ari Gold. Did you see Hercules get drafted by the Packers? I've never seen so many hot buddies around a football player in my life. The next J.J. Watt. Ari represents him. He's representing the guy. He's bringing the team back to L.A. All right. Let's today's picks. So we got Cleveland plus 123, Pirates 127 favorite, Rays run line minus 110, Twinkies plus 105 on a run line, Phillies plus 135 at doggy tonight for the sweep. Heat, I do like the over as well. Panthers, big dog, and I kind of like both unders here on the ice in case you're interested in that. And I told you tomorrow we'll be taking a Boston Red Sox. They got Barrios, who's terrible on the road. Jump on that over nice and early. And fade time probably on the Giants coming out of Mexico City against the Astros. I know Astros are playing on Sunday night game. Sure, I get it, understand, but bullpen problems there. Cincy, how about an over in San Diego? Luke Weaver for Cincy, who's a gas can, never lived up to his potential. San Diego again, coming out of Mexico. Phillies, Taijuan Walker in LA against the Dodgers tomorrow night. So again, we'll have the Sunday night fadeums there. I'll probably take the Dodgers. I'm going to take Houston, even though they're playing Sunday night here, because I'm going to fade both San Fran and San Diego out of the craziness of Mexico baseball. Ari says he's a stud muffin. Not me. We're talking about the kid Hercules. Rob says Pirates Washington under the 8. Yes. Yes, Robert. Yes. And that is a wrap. I'll be back.